So Teofimo Lopez is billed as being from Brooklyn, New York, and that has been what he's been running with. And recently, it came out. Devin Haney says that T.O. ain't even from New York; he's from Florida. And I always had my doubts about Teofimo being from Brooklyn because you know he never. You know how like a lot of celebrities and boxers too. Like sometimes they go back to where they from, they visit, they make a video, or this is where I grew up at, this is where I'm from. You never heard Tio, you never seen any videos with Teofimo, senior, junior, going back to Brooklyn, like, okay, this is where it all started at, right here, and such and such and such. Mike Tyson's done it. Everybody know Mike Tyson's from Brownsville. He made videos, went back to where he's from. Zab Judah, he from Brownsville. Danny Jacobs, he from Brownsville. Damn, who else, man? You got Mark Breland. He's from Bed-Stuy. Absolutely. My family is really very close with the Breland family. And he is from Tompkins Projects in Brooklyn. And that's a fact. J-Lo, everybody knows she's from the Bronx. Jay-Z, he goes back to Marcy, Brooklyn all the time. Visits. And, Biggie, everybody know he's from Brooklyn. Rest in peace. I'm trying to think of some other boxers from Brooklyn. You got not even from the city, period. And you got Paulie Malignaggi. There's video of him in Brooklyn. He's somewhere from I think the Bensonhurst Bay Ridge area, because he's Italian. So a lot of the Italians are concentrated in that area over there. But where's the videos of Teofimo Lopez walking through Brooklyn like, yo, look, I'm from here. I'm from Myrtle Ave. I grew up right here in this townhouse or this project, such and such and such. You don't hear it. And even there's certain things about Teofimo, his accent, it can pass for a New Yorker. But he doesn't have the slango. He don't say a lot of things that's from New York. Like, he don't really say some little things. You can hear it. It depends, but for the most part, he doesn't sound like, he doesn't have he doesn't talk the words New Yorkers talk. There's a lot of words everybody like to associate New Yorkers with, like, yo and son and, all that other shit. That's true. Certain parts of the city have their own, like Harlem dudes always saying B. They put B at the end of everything, like, yo, B. Brooklyn, yo, son. Queens, some parts of Queens, is a lot of them say thun, like dudes from Queensbridge, they say thun, like Thunn. That's like a spin of son, But the Queens dudes, that part of Queens particularly, they made up their own little language called the thun language. You know what I'm saying? That's what Havoc, Prodigy, Mobb Deep, Nas, and all of them. That's they shit. See what I'm saying? And Brooklyn, we got our own little shit, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, man. Teofimo Lopez seems like the non-New Yorker, man. Because I'm like, every time he fights, like, from Brooklyn, New York. It's a big difference being from somewhere and born somewhere. And from what I understand, I think Teofimo was born in New York. He was born in Brooklyn, and then he moved down to Florida. I was born in Brooklyn. St. John's Hospital, which is now Interfaith Hospital, right off Atlantic Avenue. Everybody from New York know, right by the Long Island Railroad, the Atlantic Avenue, the train and shit like that. That's my hospital. That's where I'm from. That's the hospital I was born in. But I wasn't just born in New York. I was raised there. I grew up there. It reared me. If you're born somewhere, that doesn't necessarily mean you're from there. If you're born somewhere, then you move. Like, if I was born in California, that doesn't mean I'm from Cali. I moved somewhere else. If I moved somewhere else and I left Cali, I'm not from Cali. I was just born there. Being from somewhere means you was reared, you was raised in that motherfucker. He was not raised in Brooklyn. I can tell you off the bat, he wasn't raised in Brooklyn. his mannerisms, his attitude. You might could say he got a slight New Yorkish attitude, but if I would have saw him, if I would have met Teofimo Lopez in person, I would automatically been like, yo, you not really from here. Like I would have automatically picked that up from him. Or I would have saw he was trying to fit in a little too much. Then I would have been like, yeah, he's trying too hard to be from here, and he not really from here. You know what I'm saying? Ask Teofimo Lopez where certain parts at in Brooklyn. He probably can't even tell you. You know, most of the time, even like, you know, if you look up a lot of boxers, look up their like bios, and they'll tell you, like Mike Tyson, for instance. Like Mike Tyson from Brownsville, Brooklyn. But like, it'll tell you what part of Brooklyn. I looked up T.O.'s bio. It don't tell you where he's from. It don't tell you where T.O.'s from. It just says he's from Brooklyn. That's not enough for me. We need specifics. Specifics. Is he from Bushwick? Is he from Bed-Stuy? Is he from Crown Heights? Is he from Brownsville? Is he from East New York? Is he from Canarsie? Is he from Flatbush? Is he from Flatlands? Is he from Red Hook? Is he from Fort Greene? Is he from Williamsburg? Is he from Greenpoint? You know what I'm saying? Is he from Coney Island? Is he from Dyker Heights? Is he from Brighton Beach? You know what I'm saying? Where is he from? Is he from Bay Ridge? Is he from Bensonhurst? Is he from Borough Park? That's where the Jews are from. Ain't no way T.O. from no damn Borough Park. You know, where's he from? You know what I'm saying? So, come on, man. It would have been everybody that's a celebrity or a boxer, they pinpoint exactly where they are from in a certain place. And just like if you got a rapper from Compton, like, all right, he from Compton, but where at in Compton? What street? You know what I'm saying? What street at in Compton? I don't know nothing about Compton, so I can't tell you, okay, spitting out Compton streets and stuff like that. So that's my whole take on this whole thing, man. Stop. And you know, like Tyson, they bill him from Catskills, New York. Or they say he's fighting out of Catskill, New York. But Mike Tyson really from Brooklyn, but he moved to Catskills when he went to stay with Customato. You know what I mean? I think Customato was from up there, right? Yeah, upstate. So that's why they say fighting out of. Which is still weird to me. Like, why wouldn't they say fighting out of Brooklyn, New York? But, you know, it is what it is. But that T.O. dude, he may have been born in Brooklyn. So I can't even prove he was really born in Brooklyn. That's what I'm hearing. That's what other people are saying. I've seen comments, people saying he was born in Brooklyn, but he didn't grow up in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? So then that doesn't mean you're from Brooklyn. You are from Florida. That's what they're saying. So it's crazy. But New York holds, it's a popular place, so he got to run with the I'm from Brooklyn thing, shit like that. Man, come on. You know what I'm saying? I seen the videos of Paulie Malignaggi walking through Bensonhurst. Curtis Stevens, he from Brooklyn. This video of him in Brooklyn. Never seen no video of Teofimo in Brooklyn. If y'all see a video of him in Brooklyn, please send it to me. I've never seen it. I've never seen a video of him in Brooklyn. The closest I seen him in New York was they was at that gym. He was training at a gym or something, or did he pop up at the gym where Cambosos was at? You know what I'm saying? Like Jay-Z. Jay-Z, he wasn't born in Brooklyn. He was actually born upstate. Jay-Z was born upstate, but then he moved to Brooklyn when he was a baby. So he was raised in Marcy. He was raised in Brooklyn his whole life. So he's really from Brooklyn. The same with T.O. He was born he may have been born in Brooklyn, but he wasn't reared there, so he's not from there. Just like Jay-Z, he was born in upstate somewhere, but he's not from upstate. He is from Brooklyn. So it's crazy, man. I want to see T.O. with some Timbs on, riding the damn train, eating a slice of pizza. If you got to fold the pizza up, though. You know what I'm saying? You can't eat it flat. You got to fold the pizza. You know what I'm saying? For real. Ask T.O. Ayo, T.O. Yo, dudes in the 90s? He'll say some shit probably like, the 90s, you know what I'm saying? I was only a baby. If you say that, then he ain't from no fucking Brooklyn. 90s meaning that's an area in Brooklyn, the 90s. You know, everybody from Brooklyn know about the 90s in New York. You know what I'm saying? The 90s is close to Flatbush. It's in between Brownsville, like Crown Heights. It's like over there, 90s area. It goes further. It goes into Canarsie, and then it stops over there, and then it cuts off, and then you get into the 80s, the 50s. You know, that's like a Caribbean. A lot of Caribbeans live in that area, like people from the Caribbean countries and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But even me, see, I just said, know what I'm saying? That's natural, because that's what New York is like. We say, know what I'm saying? It's just, that shit just come common. It's just common. And I think I may have heard Teofimo say that a couple of times, but he don't really give off that all the way New York vibe. That's why, he may have lived there when he was a baby for a little bit and picked up some stuff, but I don't know, man. It's just real odd, because and then I've never even heard him say, Brooklyn, shit growing up. He never talks about growing up in Brooklyn and the shit that he's, seen or lived or done. You never hear him say that. But nonetheless, it's cool, man. It's flattering, I guess. But if you from somewhere, be rep from where you from. Don't try to be from somewhere else, and then trying to claim you here because you was born here or whatever, or you may have lived there for like a year or some shit. Even if you wasn't born here, if you did live in New York and it was like a year or two, that don't mean you grew up in New York. You know what I'm saying? So just wanted to touch on that, man. Teofimo Lopez is the non-New Yorker, man. But yo, this is Rebel Life. I'll catch y'all later on the next one, man. I'm off this. Peace.